Greetings, fellow Centurions and Legionnaires. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion. Episode 80, Toga Master Kada. Alright, one fight at a time, right? Makes my life a little easier. Come on, shooters. I know it's raining and all, but like, do your job. It's not like the you know, you're shooting targets that are far away. They're literally point blank. Might need to send more brawlers in the future. I could obviously kite. I'm just sort of deciding not to. Until I guess I have to. Honestly, there we go. Really disappointing that they missed so many shots. I mean, it's foggy rain. It's not just rain. It's the worst of the possible rain. Okay. Phygus, you are going to need some immediate medical attention. And Ray, I'm going to let you self-tend. Deus, you are also... No, you're on the ground. Okay. So, send her to join Kada. You also want to enslave Lacey. Copy that. So, let's manage this. Kada, you are going to be sent to the Central Republic Villa. I will give you this bedroom. In terms of assignments, gourmet foods, drugs, all right, that looks about right. Scheduling, leisure, and then Lacey. I'm going to put you in slave clothing. Because it seems like that's what's going to be needed. And then once she switches out her clothing, I will sequester her and enslave her. Also, just have you drop this mace. So I'm not sure why she didn't put on a body strap and collar, but I'm going to do that for her. Alright, Scipia, go arrest Lacey and enslave her. Hey, Gath. How's the senator herding going? It's going. As you can see, us wiggling around on the ground. It's totally going. I don't think anyone's bleeding anymore. So we can make the shameful trek home. I mean, a win's a win's a win, but that one was not a good win. We'll bring our bows. And I'm not even going to check the loot. Mostly because, like, we've done that before, and it's never good. So, Lacey, you are going to be enslaved, and Landoa... Oh, Landoa already believes in the Senate. So, Landoa is going to be enslaved, and Lumi, you are going to be converted and then citizened. Right? Is that right? Lumi was a citizen, Lacey and Landoa were slaves? Yeah. That sounds about right. And payment for that quest has arrived, so we have a bunch of armor to put up in the market or something like that. We do have a plasteel grand sculpture. So I wasn't using plasteel for... Ooh, Vicus with a infection. I wasn't using plasteel for arms or an armor, because it's like supposed to be spacer, but for art, I'll let it slide. That I won't care about. And I know that we have a pending quest for Ricey, which I'll tend to. There's one more thing I wanted to do, which is togas. I'm going to do until I have 2 extra togas that are 95 plus, only made of Tyrian fabric, made by Elba. I'm going to make a new shelf. This is going to be important for Toga. And it's going to be 95 plus. Let's just call this Toga shelf. And then when we finish making the togas, we take it to... I guess I could drop it on the floor, actually. Forget that. And what I was planning on doing is having a spare toga in each... A spare Tyrian toga in each of the villas, so that we can swap quickly to appropriate clothing. Avoiding tattered negatives. Okay, our Pantheon is unbelievably impressive. I think it's more important that the Pantheon is more impressive than our own dining rooms. For, like, lore reasons and the like. Now that we have all those Muffalo butchery done from that group hunt, I am going to allow the meat to be processed. Because we're about to get a... We have a bunch of batches of jerky that that have just finished. What a click fest. And Lazy is enslaved. The expansion of the slave accommodations is not done yet. So I don't think Lacey has a physical place to sleep at the moment. But I'll work on that. So Lacey, we are going to raffle you off. I'm trying to remember if there was anyone else that needed raffling. No, I think we got everyone. Okay, so Lacey, let's raffle you off. Giveaway timer is up, and good luck. So you're a fast walker. We are going to make you a dedicated hauler. Even though you don't walk at amazing speed, just we need more help with hauling. So you are a novella, or guest slave. I think your assignments are correct. You'd expect them to be... You can add them all at once? Yeah, I wish. Oh, maybe I can. I don't want to cancel it to see. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's assume I'm doing it wrong. I'll do 2. How's that sound? Yeah, apparently I can group do it. I'm surprised they even need queuing at all, to be honest, because it's like, what else are we going to put on there? I think I know it's so that if you have a mod to have different types of meat, insect, human, regular, etc., it can allow for that. I get why. Okay, the attack crew is returning home. And for this quest, I think it's the gold. So we have 20 days to fulfill Rice and Marin's requirements. And we're starting to get Tyrian togas. Awesome. So the togas are going to be allowed in this stockpile temporarily. And I think what I wanted to do is to Western Villa Slave. Actually, you know what? I want one specific spot for them. Because it's going to be easier to manage later on. So I'm going to make a jade shelf. A very fancy, specific shelf just for togas. And I'll place it right next to Elba. Alright, let's fill our meat racks. Ooh, a masterwork. And then I'm, in each of the rec rooms, I'll put a shelf that allows for 1 toga. So that the senators can get rid of their tattered apparel. That's the concept. So stack limit 1. Critically important toga. That is 95 plus. And then, because we only have 1 shelf that has the toga on it, the reason for this is so that the slaves that tend to the senators can grab a toga, but they won't have access to the rest of the tailor, so that they don't, like, haul fabrics and the like. Because hauling around fabrics makes them less efficient at their job. There. So now they both can grab a toga and put it in the their senator's room. So I'm going to have Cerise grab one for Davis. And then Davis, you are going to wear it. And yes, this will change the color. But the Tyrian fabric, the purple fabric, is the most royal. So it's of higher quality than what was available to him prior anyway. Okay, the attack crew is home. Darius, I want you to preach health to Ficus, and then haul him into bed. Hey, Turtle, you won one, finally. You are the newest slave. So feel free to use the channel point, and it's probably paused, but let me unpause that. Oh no, the character details raffle is allowed. Yeah, so if you want to name yourself, use the character detail raffle. Channel point redemption. How'd our plumbing take damage? A fire? I didn't realize iron plumbing call you lazy? Oh, great. I have a lazy slave now. Well, someone's going to the arena soon. And just like every other slave, you are going to lose your hair. But you didn't have tattoos. Oh, and your body strap is the wrong color too, isn't it? You also don't have a bed. But, like, that's just because I haven't assigned it to you. So, for slaves and lazy. All right, the attack squad. What are you doing there? Get up, right? Oh God, they're so tired. They're going to sleep on the ground, but that's ultimately just going to make them more upset in the long run, because like sleeping on the ground sucks. Let's hope they cheer up soon. So it's rather pointless, because it's not like I have any of the other torches lit. But, there will be an attempt. Gagu, go to sleep. Or drink your troubles away. I guess the latter option has been chosen. Alright, well, but cheers, I guess. Scandy and Kath, by the way. Thank you for the resubs. I'm going to start allowing cutting again for the corn. Because if you leave it there for too long, it just like rots, and that'd be a big waste. Vicus will survive both infections. They're using poo-poo knives to cut him, obviously. And some of the new slave beds get made so that we have room for more. I don't really care who's making it. Landoa's will just got broken, so Landoa will be enslaved very shortly. And then Lumi just needs to convert. And we could hold a conversion ritual for Lumi soon. So I still don't feel convinced that now's the time to open up to guests. We have a lot of, like... We still have logistic hulling and the like to be done. A lot of plant cutting. Let's see. To handle the plant cutting, I might take Bibo off of cooking duty. And then Gagu... I'm going to take you off of construction and mining duty, because you have at least a passion in plant cutting. Joshua, I'm also going to take you out for cook duty. Really, anyone that has skills cutting down trees is going to be required to cut down trees for now. Okay. Doesn't look perfect, but it looks fine. So let's see if that helps. Senators. This should now be up to stack limit 6. I can't say I've noticed a whole lot of plant cutting. What about... Oh, yeah, that should not be there. So this is also going to be critical. 95... you know what? Let's just copy and paste. So we have one spare toga over here. Copy settings. Paste settings. Stack limit 1. Toga. Macho, thank you for the resub. Gagu did not get addicted from binging on alcohol. That's good. And Ficus is over infections. Thanks to Preach Health. All of this is jerky finishing being processed. And soon, if we continue, like, hunting efficiently... Oh, Lendoa just got enslaved. If we continue hunting efficiently, it's going to reach a point where we'll have enough jerky that meat won't be the bottleneck that it currently is. So, raffle time for Lendoa. So, Lendoa is a nudist, psychically deaf optimist who can mine. And in this case, I don't really need another miner, so just another hauler. I'll put mine and quarry to 3, but haul to 2. You are going to... all set. There we go. Oh, a manhunter pack of tortoises, because of course. Alright. Darius and Tranlanry are south of the south wall, and they'll come in and essentially slap the door closed. And then Maxis, Joshua, Atlu, and Ray hop on these. Alright, Southern Gate is forbidden. Lazy, go close the gate, and then forbid it. Alright, so nobody's outside of the walls at the moment. And we are amassing people with bows at the front gate. I guess we're gonna have a bunch of turtle meat. Make a turtle sandwich. Once the last group that got deployed away heals, I'll send them back out for one of the 2 quests. If I send a sufficiently large group, I might be able to do both raids without having to return home, which would be ideal. So many turtles. All right. Defended the gates. And right as that's done, a bulk goods trader came in. I definitely am interested in using Scipia's trade inspiration, so that's good timing. That's very good timing. Darius, you probably shouldn't be in their sauna. Let me kick you out. He was temporarily allowed in here to build the shelving for the togas, but he shouldn't be in there anymore. I'll buy jerky. Doesn't go bad. Seems reasonable. That's all that they can afford. Buy some wood. And then... what faction is this? Western Republic? Alright, let's potentially gift some things. Also, the giveaway. Rux! Congrats! Landoa is yours. We have a lot of muffler wool, so I'll give a lot of it away. And then any tattered or poor clothing we could also probably part with. They accept my gift, but they don't appreciate it. Alright. Whatever. I think because we're maxed? Yeah, okay. Wait, no. This is Central Republic. No, this is Western Republic. Okay, that's my fault. Well, we were getting rid of stuff I didn't want anyway, so I still see it as a win. Landoa nicknamed Roa. That works quite well. And you should be a... yeah, your zoning wasn't done right. Did I... okay, everyone's zoning looks correct now. Took me a minute. And just like everyone else, you are going bald and beardless and tattooless with correct colored apparel. 'Tis a requirement. It looks like Fowen... oh, wait. Fowen's beard, I think, is a result of his wolf-bloodedness. I don't think I can get rid of this beard. I'll double check. But I'm pretty sure his beard is like a genetic thing. It's kind of like that terrible Tim Allen movie where he's like Santa and he shaves and his beard just like poof and comes back. Like, that's pretty much Fowen in a nutshell. Come on, Fowen. Hustle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to shave Fowen. Beard. Oh, no. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I can. Okay. That was my mistake. His chest hair I can't do anything about, but his facial hair I can. What's Fowen's ability? He's a wolf blood. You guys could probably get dismissed. You don't really need to hang out. I feel like if you're here hanging out, you're going to just subsequently eat my food. So bye! Alright, taking a look at the progress of the walls. Pretty good progress, actually. A huge swath of the wall. I would say more than half of the walls are done. Something like that. About half. The southern road we haven't made a lot of progress on. But the walls I think are more important anyway, so that doesn't really matter to me. We're continuing to cut this mountain down to see if there's overhead issues. Because if there aren't, we'll just cut this clean so that we have a road going all the way out to the map edge. And so far, it does not look like it has an overhead component to it, which is good. And I think progress stopped because we're out of granite. So we'll go back to chopping up the old granite in the granite core yard. Ray, Gagu, Ficus, and Deus are still in the mend, and once they're mended, I'll send them and others out for the last attack. For the Central Republic, not the last attack ever. So, Rice and Marin, if you're wondering about the research projects that they'll offer, Rice and Marin are Thermobath and Mosaics, and then getting them together is drama and comedy. So we'll be able to make a theater stage and a Thermobath. I don't know how much of the Mosaics I'm going to use, because I'm not looking forward to, like, repaving anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're starting to get wood stockpiled in the Senator storage. That's good. That means torches can be relit. And we can call Gondor for aid. The new villa could get the mosaics. Yeah, it's true. You're looking forward to the Thermobath? It's pretty similar to the Dub's Bad Hygiene sauna. Same sort of idea. Ray, Lucia, Alba Bebo. Let's go get a big hunt target. It kind of seems to me like our butchers are falling behind, so I'm going to have Clastrum just do a bunch of butchery. Hey, look at me being sporting and not using the scorpion turrets, despite the fact that you were definitely within range. Didn't matter, you're still dead. So the meat drying is definitely in full swing. Food does not seem to be scarce at the moment. Our wood supply has gone up. A lot of the logistical issues that we were running into are resolved or close to being resolved, I'd like to say. The southern hillside is almost chopped up, and I don't see anything that looks like Overhead Mountain yet, so I've got high hopes we'll be able to get rid of it. At the very least, we'll be able to get rid of everything that actually blocks the physical road area. Unfortunately, this is outside of the biddable zone, but I'll clean up the blood and the clutter. They're almost healed. They really took a beating. I shouldn't have attacked in foggy rain, and then on top of that, I shouldn't have just, like, face tanked them. I was just curious what would have happened. Morbid curiosity, let's call it. If I allowed them to face tank, and it didn't go well. Knives versus bows at point blank. Not so much of a fair fight. One thing I haven't checked on in a while is our water. Water towers are totally full. Okay. That instills some confidence. Now I have... The game says I have 2 heavy shields. Oh. I didn't have a hit point requirement on this. Yeah, that was the problem. This is for raw material hit point. Yeah, okay. So I need to make a few spare heavy shields, but for the most part, we're cut up on all the backlog of tailoring and armor smithing, which is good. The next big one is to make sure that the barns have stockpiled hay heading into the winter, which at the moment they don't. And I might want to sow some hay grass in this farm here, or even potentially in this one. I have a lot of tea at the moment, I think. 300, yeah. So I'm going to actually put hay grass in here as well. Because the worry that I have is that we'll run out of hay grass and we'll have a mass die-off of our muffalo and pig farm. That wouldn't be so good. Also, this kitchen is disgusting, so let's clean that up. Gotta say, the logistics behind running this colony is intense. There is just so much going on. Also, despite the fact that I'm, like, harvesting hops like crazy, I don't, for the life of me, see a decent amount of beer being made, so I'm going to raise the wort up to 25. It will waste more wort, but I think it will result in more beer. And I'd rather have wasted wort and more beer than the inverse. Because what was happening here is they made 5 wort and then walked away until someone loaded it up into a keg. So I'll have them do 25 wort, which is a keg's worth instead. Ficus will be the last one to heal. He is... At this point, I think by the time I get out to the fight, he'll be fully healed. So, let's go fulfill the last 2 senators' requests. We're gonna do Ray, Ficus, Lucia, Gagu, Deus... And I'll have Elba and... no, I'm not going to have Elba and Biba go on this one. I'm a little tempted to have Darius and Scipia go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To show up with overwhelming odds so that we don't have to rest or return back. Basically, we go out, murder them, go out and murder the second group. I will bring a bunch of extra medicine just in case. And some extra beds. And then as far as horses go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hey, Fraggles, thank you for the resub. Alright, I think everybody out on Caravan has the right food now. All and all. Yep. Perfect. Cheers. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.